Look at a map of Norway. It looks like something took a bite out of Scandinavia, then kept chewing. The coastline is shattered, fractured into thousands of inlets, islands, and narrow passages that stretch nearly 100,000 kilometers if you trace every edge. That's enough to wrap around the Earth twice. So what happened? The answer is ice. Enormous, ancient, and unimaginably heavy ice. During the last ice age, which peaked around 20,000 years ago, Scandinavia was buried under a continental ice sheet, in places over 3 kilometers thick. That's heavier than anything alive today can comprehend. And as glaciers moved, they didn't just sit there. They carved, slowly, relentlessly. They ground through valleys, cutting deep U-shaped trenches into the bedrock of western Norway, following the path of least resistance toward the sea. When the ice finally melted, beginning around 11,700 years ago, sea levels rose globally. The ocean flooded those carved-out valleys. The result? Fjords. Long, narrow arms of the sea reaching deep inland, with walls of exposed rock rising hundreds of meters straight up on either side. Norway has over 1,000 of them. Sonafjord alone stretches 204 kilometers inland and plunges 1,308 meters at its deepest point, deeper than the North Sea itself. But Norway's fractured look doesn't stop at the fjords. The country is also surrounded by roughly 50,000 islands, remnants of coastal terrain that was ground down and partially submerged as the sea rose. The island chains are so dense in places that Norway built a famous coastal route, the Hurtigruten, just to connect communities that roads simply can't reach. There's another geological wrinkle. As the massive weight of ice disappeared, the land itself began to bounce back, a process called isostatic rebound that is still happening today. Parts of Norway are rising by several millimeters every year. The coastline is, quite literally, still being redrawn. So Norway doesn't just look like a broken map. It is one, broken by glaciers, flooded by oceans, and slowly reassembling itself in real time. The ice left, but it left its signature everywhere.